Ready? Play.
This one, you said you saw a bit of Musetti and Rune. Talk us through your thoughts on that one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was very excited for this. Two very complete players, so versatile. You don't really know what they're gonna bring ever. Obviously, Holger kind of like took the role of an aggressor. I think he was at the net so much, and for a while it was working. Later on, he has a bit of a physical dip, but like Lorenzo just starts dominating with the forehand. When Musetti was in front, when he could like really play the angles of his forehand side, he was dominating there. And I think overall, over the course of the first week, or I guess we're coming to like, even 8 days now, Musetti has been so impressive, just in the sense that, he had that big chance, but it also could have been just something that puts pressure on him, gets him nervous. And in these matches, like against Navona and Rune, we just don't see it at all. He's just taking it all in. The fact that he got that top 8 seeding, he basically got only benefits from that. 0 disadvantages. And I think there were disadvantages to it. I mean, we saw what France Cerundolo did, for example, after having an excellent clay season. And I think just having really high hopes for this event. For Musetti to avoid that, it's wonderful. And, Musetti Rune, that was a really difficult encounter for him to get through. And he does that in like really good style.
Yeah, I did notice that he was definitely the best player of the last 2 sets. Really kind of dominating everything. Just everything seemed to click, forehand and backhand. I'm very, very obviously he's excited for him. He's lived up to the challenge, as you say, and from now he is very much the heavy favourite, rather than being the sort of I say obvious favourite to make the semi-finals, as we'll kind of talk about with his opponent now, which is Francis Tiafoe, who has become the winner of your favourite section, Damien. Are you surprised about that?
Well, I would say my favorite section was probably the bottom part of that one. So, like, where you had Medjedovic, Kopriva, Altmaier, and Cerundolo in the second round. The upper half did not really excite me as much. I mean, that was the ATP 250 Houston one, where basically it had to be an American in the forefront, sort of. Francis, I mean, he was in the mix for sure, but besides Houston, his year has been pretty much built on like winning one match and then losing the next one. Also, to do it without dropping a set, I feel like that is definitely like the surprising part. Maybe not even that he is in the quarters, but the fact that he's done it so consistently, so cleanly. He can play on clay. He's got a lot of a variety of different tools, very strong physicality. He can definitely add the spin on the forehand. So why not? Before the event, I wouldn't have picked him, definitely. I was going Medjedovic or then maybe Altmaier. But before this match, I think like over the course of the week and with what Altmaier was playing as well, I kind of started liking Francis' chances to get through. Of course, doing that in free is also a benefit. If he wasn't playing someone as strong as Musetti, yeah, I mean, I would probably fancy his chances a bit more. But then at the same time, before the event, we would have said just like, okay, the winner of Musetti Rune surely makes the semifinals. At least Francis is casting some doubt on that, idea that we had before the event, I suppose. Still, the favorite is pretty clear. Like that was part of the stake today as well, that you have Musetti and Rune basically clashing for being a favorite in the quarters as well. But I think 10% is way too low. Like that's way, way, way too low.
Okay. I'd give him way more than a 10% chance of winning it, maybe 20, 30, something like that. It's nice to see Francis kind of come through that one. He's a player I've got a soft spot for on the ATP side. We see his head-to-head. He's actually leading the head-to-head with Musetti, but I doubt any of that was on clay. If this was at the US Open, this would be a very different conversation, I suspect. Yeah, having a look at that, I can't actually make out what surface any of that's on. But
there is one match on clay, and that is in Rome. Musetti won it in 2023.
Okay. So there you go. It's definitely confirming kind of advantage Musetti. But hey, Tiafoe has now got 3 out of 4 Grand Slam quarterfinals on his CV. Just Wimbledon left. So, and not unrealistic to think that he could get that and complete the set. So he's pretty well rounded in all services. He just seems to like Wimbledon. But yeah, talking about this match, I think the way Musetti is playing at the moment, Tiafoe, took advantage of the section he was in. I'm not saying there weren't any dangerous players in there. There were. I would have been very interested to see how that fourth round with a healthy Medjedovic would have gone. Overall, I agree with you. It's Musetti is the clear favourite, but I think Francis could make it interesting. It's also going to depend if the crowd gets involved as well. Francis is going to kind of need that, given he's kind of a big stage player. But yeah, one of those positive results that he will get in a season every now and again, regardless.
Yeah, I think Medjedovic indeed would have been a better matchup for the sake of competitiveness than Altmaier for him. A bit of a shame we didn't get that. Of course, fit Medjedovic. But indeed, it's an excellent result already. Just I don't think it's even that easy for Lorenzo. It's just that seeing so far how he's been progressing through the first 4 rounds, the Italian, it's tough not to believe that he's just going to, play his absolute best at this whole event, whatever that gives him.
Yeah, I can't really add to that. That is pretty much my thoughts on that. Musetti's playing so well right now on clay, and only the best in the world can stop him.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
this one, you said you saw a little bit of Musetti and Rune. Talk us through your thoughts on that one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was very excited for this. Two very complete players, so versatile. You don't really know what they're gonna bring ever. Obviously, Holger kind of like took the role of an aggressor. I think he was at the net so much, and for a while it was working. Later on, he has a bit of a physical dip, but like Lorenzo just starts dominating with the forehand. When Musetti was in front, when he could like really play the angles of his forehand side, he was dominating there. And I think overall, over the course of the first week, or I guess we're coming to like, even 8 days now, Musetti has been so impressive, just in the sense that, he had that big chance, but it also could have been just something that puts pressure on him, gets him nervous. And in these matches, like against Navona and Rune, we just don't see it at all. He's just taking it all in. The fact that he got that top 8 seeding, he basically got only benefits from that. Zero disadvantages. And I think there were disadvantages to it. I mean, we saw what France Cerundolo did, for example, after having an excellent clay season. And I think just having really high hopes for this event. For Musetti to avoid that, it's wonderful. And, Musetti Rune, that was a really difficult encounter for him to get through. And he does that in like really good style.
Yeah, I did notice that like he was definitely the best player of the last 2 sets. Really kind of dominating everything. Just everything seemed to click, forehand and backhand. I'm very, very obviously he's excited for him. He's lived up to the challenge, as you say.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are tuning in from. We are here to watch Lorenzo Musetti against Francis Tiafoe, with the Italian serving first and 30-all on his serve. Let's see how this match pans out. Let me know your predictions in the live chat, and also get voting in our poll as to who you think will win. Musetti now got a game point with that backhand winner down the line, 40-30, he leads. And he's held serve for one love. Just looking at how they match up, we've got 7.8 on the serve for Musetti and 8.2 on the serve of Tiafoe. Okay, so Musetti, one love. I think straight sets Musetti feels about right. I don't know what you all think. Indeed. Yeah. Do hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, also hit subscribe. Prediction is Musetti in 5. And how am I? I'm good. Trying to stay fresh for all these watch-alongs today. By the way, I've tried to find a place where I can watch Ialo against Fruhvirtova, but I think on the WTA website, this 125 free ability to watch matches is not got the court 2 where Ialo is playing. So if somebody can answer that question in the live chat, that'll be great. Anyway, Tiafoe, because I want to watch both matches, Iala against Fruhvirtova in Birmingham, but also the men's quarterfinal here on Philippe Chatrier with Tiafoe serving at 15 all. So Tiafoe serving second here. He gets the applause there. We look at the American flags. He gets to 30-15. By the way, if you want to get some Talking Tennis merch, I'm going to share it with you in the live chat. Yeah. Yeah. Could be tricky. All right. Well, at least I've got Musetti Tiafoe. I'll keep up to date with the scores at least for Mijala Fruhvirtova. Musetti Tiafoe. $40-30 here, Tiafoe. As he tries to get on the board to make it 1-all. Serves into the net on the first serve. Good to see that subscriber count ticking over as well. If you click subscribe, you'll get to see it in action. You'll see that number just go up by 1. And you can do a little dance and know that you're making a difference. Deuce as Tiafoe nets. Francis here serving at deuce, all in blue today, as he has been throughout the tournament. Used to be in the Nike stable. In fact, these are two players that used to be sponsored by Nike, but no longer are. Francis has a new sponsor, and the sponsor of Musetti is Asics. Musetti here, by the way, has a break point. So, yeah. I said Tiafoe's chance of winning with 10%, but some people think that's harsh. Let me know what you think in the live chat. Okay, here Tiafoe serving. I think it's going to be a second serve for Musetti to look at to get on the board with an early break. Goes down the tee, forehand from return from Musetti. Tiafoe goes wide with a backhand, and it's 2-love. Hit that like button, by the way, people. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please do hit subscribe. Fair enough, Jake. Fair enough. 15-love already here on the Musetti serve. Backhand return from Francis. Forehand goes wide from the American. So 15-love becomes 30-love. Backhand return, forehand here for Lorenzo. Doesn't have enough curl on it, so it's 30-15. Puts it out, the Italian, as he seeks a 3-love lead. Just let me know if you can still hear me okay. Jake, I know you're listening, so tell me, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Jake, let me know. 40-15, Lorenzo Musetti. Two game points for the Italian. Good. Glad I can be heard all fine. 2 game points for a 3-love lead at the change of ends. I'm telling you, 10% feels about right to me. And straight sets for Lorenzo would be my prediction. Although that backhand was no good from Lorenzo, putting it wide. So 40-30. Still a game point for the Italian. And he's got over the line. So it's 3-love to Lorenzo Musetti after 12 minutes. Three love. Alexiala yet to get underway against Fruhvitova over in Birmingham. Very. But Musetti leads 3-love. What about Alcaraz, Tommy Paul? Any thoughts on that one? Backhand here from Tiafoe. Deary me. I mean, for me, Tiafoe's run, impressive as it has been without dropping a set, has all been about the draw, which is why I've never really been big on his chances today. All throughout the tournament, really. That draw was just opened up for a crazy quarterfinalist, and, well, Tiafoe took advantage of that. Good for him. Musetti here leads 15-love, but it's become 15-all as he puts that backhand return wide. $15-all here. Sliced here from Musetti. Forehand from... Oh, dearie me. How many mishits are we going to see from Tiafoe today? $15.30 here on the Tiafoe serve. I mean, are we going to get a bagel in this set? Very close to the finish. Oh, has he missed that forehand as well? I think he has. Dear me. $30-all. Oh, it's 40-30. Tiafoe. Game point. He's got a smash here. Doesn't put that away. Is he going to put this volley away? Yes, he should put this one away. Is he going to? Wow, Musetti trying to chase that one down. But it's 3-1. So, Musetti has lost a game. Tiafoe's on the board. 3-1. Okay, 30-50. So 1-3 or 3-1, I should say, for Musetti. 15. Okay, 30-15 here. Iga Swiatek leads. Love 15 here on the Tiafoe serve. Is that going to be enough? Alexiala still yet to get underway. 15-all now on the Musetti serve as Tiafoe goes long. 2 match points here. Iga Swiatek. That's me obviously commentating on the match between Iga Swiatek and Svitolina. Iga Swiatek is into the French Open semi-final where she's going to play Aryna Sabalenka, both winning their respective quarterfinals in straight sets today. (40-15), she leads. What do we think about that? Who's the favorite? I'm going probably Iga. Musetti here, 40-15, 2 game points for a 4-1 lead. That drop shot from Tiafoe is never going to work in a million years, and it is 4-1 at the change of ends. Give me some predictions, by the way, for Swiatek, Sabalenka in the live chat. And also give me some predictions for today's matches between Tommy Paul and Alcaraz. And also this one as well. Musetti against Tiafoe, with Musetti leading 4-1. Just the 1 break of serve, but 4-1 it is. Alexiala's still yet to get underway in her match. Oh, I see the sub count has been creeping up. That's good. Sabalenka Zheng was a lot of fun. Zheng had her chances. We've got a video out there, by the way, reviewing that match, so do check that out. Forehand cross-court winner there for Musetti. Means love 15 on the Tiafoe serve. Just but it is going down the tee there for Tiafoe. Goes big on the forehand, and he reaps the reward by getting the winner there. Seeing his coach there, David Witt, of course, former coach of Jessica Pegula. Pegula going out in a real shock yesterday to Boisson, the French wildcard. Okay, we're into the rally here at 15 all. Slice there from Musetti. Backhand cross court from Tiafoe. Drop shot, Tiafoe's beautiful. 30-15. Ah, is it raining maybe in Birmingham? Maybe it's raining in Birmingham, which is why there's a delay. Build a roof in Birmingham. Just build one over the entire city. 40-15 here for Tiafoe. Two game points for the American to make it 4-2. Yeah. Thought about coming into the net there, but didn't need to in the end, did he? Or maybe he should have done because he's erred. 40-30. Still a game point for the American. Oh, lovely winner down the line there from Francis. Take a bow. 4-2. I think it's 5 times now she's reached. And well, that's for a couple of days from now. But first game of the match, she didn't where she really should have. Alina very well is the question. $15 love here on the Musetti serve as he gets a little closer to winning this first set. Forehand cross court there for Musetti. Lovely backhand up the line there for Musetti too. Okay, here we are. They're into the rally. Good depth there for Musetti. In fact, that maybe draws the error from Francis. 30 love to the Italian. Is it raining in Birmingham at the moment? Somebody tell me. Okay. Probably, yeah. Okay. Iala Fruvitova. Linda Fruvitova. I think there's a Brenda as well, isn't there? You know, Alina. 30 all here on the Musetti serve. Right now, as she talks and reflects on that win over Alina Svitolina. We'll listen to this in a moment. Victory belongs to the most tenacious. Okay, 30 all here. Oh, we're going to have a break point for Francis Tiafoe. What is the world coming to? Is he going to get back into this set? Break point. Big moment.
Last game to see it out.
Out wide on that serve. But it's going to be a second serve for Francis to look at.
And
oh, I think he's going to break, is he? Oh, this is... No, we're back to neutral. We're back to neutral, ladies and gentlemen. Backhand cross court. Backhand from Musetti into the backhand of Tiafoe. Backhand to backhand right now. Huge point in this match. Musetti holds serve here, and you'd imagine he'll go on to win the first set. He does save the break point, ladies and gentlemen. Deuce. Well, well, well.
yeah.
So, Deuce, Musetti, Tiafoe. Must have been some fake news about the rain in Birmingham. Musetti, though, lovely there. Advantage, game point for the Italian. Game point, Lorenzo Musetti. Can he get over the line here? Forehand down the line. Backhand volley there from Musetti. But that's not... Yes, it is going to win the point outright. And Lorenzo Musetti holds for 5-2. That's huge. That's huge. To save that break point.
Okay.
30 minutes on the clock for this set. We're still yet to get underway in Birmingham between Ayala and Fruhvirtova. As soon as they do, I'll let you know. Not the cleanest of volleys there at the net, but it didn't need to be. It was a comfortable scenario there. Didn't have to do much with that volley. So Musetti leads 5-2. Okay, Ayala and Fruhvirtova are underway. And Fruhvirtova's won the first point. Five-two, Musetti leads. Tiafoe serving here. Oh, is that landed in that backhand pass? I think it might have done. Yes. Wow. Love 15. Oh, Ayala's already love 30 down on her serve. So yes, welcome to the Ayala and Fruhvirtova audience too. Ayala in a spot of bother already on her serve at 15-30. Musetti here applying pressure to the Tiafoe serve. Okay, Tiafoe on the forehand here. Ayala's got back to 30 all. Musetti here goes down the line. Oh, it's going to be 2 set points for Lorenzo Musetti. Meanwhile, Alex Ayala, 30 all in the first game of the match. She was down love 30, but she's back to 30 all. That's good. That's very good. Do hit that like button, people. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Linda Fruhvirtova has a break point on Alex Ayala in the opening game of the match on the grass courts of Birmingham. Meanwhile, Lorenzo Musetti has 2 set points. Forehand here from Tiafoe comes into the net. Can he put that volley away? No, he cannot. And Lorenzo Musetti wins the first set 6-2. Meanwhile, Alex Ayala has held or saved one of those break points or the break point. She's at deuce now over in Birmingham. Earlier on today, Iga Swiatek beat Svitolina in straight sets. Also earlier on today was a straight sets win for Sabalenka over Qinwen Zheng. So Swiatek will play Sabalenka. Okay. Ayala, meanwhile, deuce with Fruhvirtova. What do we think about Ayala on grass? Clay, not for me. Grass, I think her game will not match up well for grass, but maybe the movement might be better than it is on the dirt. Ayala's getting 71% of her first serve in. It's a serve that will be vulnerable, but maybe aided and abetted by a quicker, slicker surface such as grass. Meanwhile, Fruhvirtova has a break point. If you're wondering why I'm not talking about Musetti and Tiafoe, well, Musetti has won that first set, so they're having a break. 6-2, he won that first set. Oh, and Fruhvirtova's broken Ayala. Already, Ayala is down a break. First game on grass. I spoke to her about her preferred surfaces. Basically, it's hardcore. And clay and grass, no thank you, was her prognosis. So she's down 1 love, a break against the Czech Fruhvirtova. She's seeded number 3, Alex, in Birmingham, by the way, because she is ranked higher than the Czech. Musetti won the first set 6-2 in 36 minutes over Frances Tiafoe. Joining me today for this particular encounter, morning Ghosty, morning Jake. Jake here suggesting regarding Ayala, I think grass will give her a few more percentages out of serve, and she has a flat backhand, so I've never seen her on grass before, though, yet. I don't think it can be much worse than the clay. She'll get a bit more pop on that serve anyway. So, second set on Philippe Chatrier is about to commence. Alex Ayala trying to get back on serve in Birmingham, 15 all. Ashley here suggesting that Linda can maybe move better. Do I agree? Possibly. Time will tell. Ashley here also thinking that Linda can win big titles. Do we think Ayala can win big titles? Not sure. Please do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We're 61,000 subscribers away. Sorry, 61,000. 61 subscribers away from 16,000. Forehand winner for Musetti goes up 30 love on his serve. Fruhvirtova, meanwhile, has held serve in Birmingham. 0 aces in that match from both players, but the most important stat of all is Fruhvirtova leads 2 love. Over to you, Alex, to try and hold. Which match will finish sooner or quicker? Musetti Tiafoe or Iala Fruhvirtova? What do we reckon, people? No, Ashley, I'm not going to Wimbledon. Forehand return here from Tiafoe here as he's 30 love down here on the Lorenzo serve. Sliced backhand there from Musetti. Lovely forehand winner from Tiafoe. Alex Iala about to serve. Love 2 down. The number 3 seed already up against it in the first set against Linda Fruhvirtova. Jake here suggesting the Musetti match will be over before the Iala match. Could be. Time will tell. Do check out our merchandise, people. Dan Evans lost again, did he? There's the merch. Musetti's held for 1 love over on Philippe Chatrier in Paris. Iala Fruhvirtova, Iala serving at 15 all. Alex Iala's got her first ace of the match. In the French Open, by the way, Musetti of the 8 quarterfinalists has the best return quality. How about that? $15 love here for Tiafoe on his serve. Meanwhile, Ayala trying to get on the board in Birmingham. She's up 30-15. 30-15 though has become 40-15. 2 game points now for the Filipina. Meanwhile, Tiafoe on Philippe Chatrier. Down a set, but 30 love up on his serve at the beginning of the second set. Alex Iala at 40-15 trying to get on the board. What are we thinking about Tommy Paul against Carlos Alcaraz? Do hit that like button, people. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. No worries, Ghosty. Deal with your things and speak to you soon. Serve into the forehand return of Musetti. Now Tiafoe goes long, 40-15. Iala, by the way, is at 40-30 on her serve against Fruhvirtova. Still has a game point, does the Filipina, to get on the board, get her first game in Birmingham. But she's at deuce now. A double fault there from Ayala. Not helping. Tiafoe, by the way, is on the board in the first set, 1 game all. So far in the Ayala-Fruhvirtova match, it's 2-love to Fruhvirtova, an ace from Alex and a double fault from her, but ultimately a double break on grass. If she was to go a double break down, you'd think that would be the first set done already. Musetti here serving on Philippe Chatrier, 1-all. Iga Swiatek, by the way, has won her last 26 matches at Roland Garros. That's equaling, of course, the longest winning streak in a single women's Grand Slam event this century. Also matched by Serena Williams at the US Open between 2012 and 2015. Ayala has a game point to get her first game win in Birmingham. Increasing that first serve percentage. Over on Philippe Chatrier. Tiafoe is threatening the Musetti serve. Musetti love 30. Selena Svitolina. Anyway, big thanks for joining me. Selena Svitolina, 59, just the better player on the day, and will be more often than not on Philippe Chatrier against Selena Svitolina. A Tiafoe smash, but he's not won the rally yet. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Lorenzo Musetti, take a bow. Fruhvirtova has a break point now to go up 3-love on Alex Ayala. Against Selena Svitolina. Back to juice, though. Ayala fights off that break point. By the way, 2 break points here for Frances Tiafoe. 15-40 on the Lorenzo serve. Remember, I predicted a straight sets win for the Italian. Ayala Fruhvirtova at juice. Is Tiafoe going to get the break? Not just yet. 30-40. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Still, this is an epic game between Ialo and Fruhvirtova. Is Tiafoe going to get it done here? Not necessarily. He's got a smash, though. And he puts it away, and Tiafoe is broken. Clenched fist. 2-1, he leads. Bringing up a smile. You know what? There's on the men's tour, he's the guy I want to win a Grand Slam the most. I just don't think it's happening on clay in Paris in a million years. But Wimbledon would be great. US Open would be great. Oh, even Australia. But he's actually been in a quarterfinal, I think, at all the slams except Wimbledon. Deuce still between Ialo and Fruhvirtova. What an epic game this is turning into over in Birmingham. Still juice. Still juice, ladies and gentlemen. Over on Philippe Chatrier, 1-2. We've got a game point now for Alex Iala. 2-1, I should say, with Tiafoe serving. Is that a forehand winner from Lorenzo Musetti? It just might be. It just might be. It was a winner from Lorenzo Musetti. An epic winner indeed. And it's another one. Love 30. Iala, we're still waiting to see if she can get on the board in Birmingham to win her first game of the match. Love 30 between Musetti and Tiafoe. Back to juice, Ialo and Fruhvirtova. What an epic, epic game. By the way, if you were thinking Musetti Tiafoe will be done first, this epic game is helping, but the Tiafoe break of serve, of course, doesn't help. Okay, Musetti here chasing that down. Tiafoe, though, still the favourite to win the point, and he does, 30 all. Ialo and Fruhvirtova, that third game is still going on. Linda Fruhvirtova, by the way, she's only served one game so far, but she's won all of her second serve points. Hi, we've got some people in the chat for the Iala match asking where can they watch the match. Yeah, because the WTA webpage, Kevin, says that they only show, I think, the center court and maybe one other court. This match is being played between Iala and Fruhvirtova on the number 2 court and therefore is not on the WTA website, frustratingly. This third game between Iala and Fruhvirtova, by the way, just wow. Do hit the like button, people, and if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe for all your French Open, for all your Birmingham, for all your Alexander Iala and Linda Fruhvirtova news. Click that subscribe button, and you can also check out interviews with Alex herself, among others. Tiafoe here serving at 30-40, trying to save a break point. Drop shot Tiafoe is pretty good. Should win the point from here and does. That was a lovely drop shot from Francis. Pinpoint perfect. Iala's won the game. She's on the board, ladies and gentlemen. 1-3. 1-2, sorry. She held serve finally after a game that seemed to last about 2 weeks. I think we're already at Wimbledon. Such was that game. That was an epic one. And she holds serve. It included that game an ace and a double fault. She was up, I think, 40-15. So she had 2 game points. But anyway, she's on the board. They will have a change of ends over in Birmingham. Meanwhile, Musetti has another break point on Francis Tiafoe in Paris. Deuce between Musetti and Tiafoe again. Good defending there from Francis. Really good defending, actually. But that backhand's going to go long, so Musetti's going to have a break point again. For those of you just tuning in, do hit the like button. Over in Birmingham, Fruhvirtova leads Iala by 2-1 with a break of serve for the Czech. But that third game was epic. Meanwhile, Musetti here with another break of serve. That drop shot is nice. Is he going to win the point? That's 2 incredible drop shots there from Francis in this particular service game. And he's back to deuce. It is more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Let's say that, Dave. Is that an ace from Francis? It is. Game point. Meanwhile, Iala receiving at the moment 15 love for Fruhvirtova. Fruhvirtova has yet to hit an ace, where Iala has hit 1. Meanwhile, that's the first ace of the match for Francis Tiafoe, as he has a game point now. And he's held serve with an unreturned serve. He's on the board. He's more than on the board. He's consolidated his break of serve. 3-1. Had to fend off some break points in a pretty epic game there. 3-1 he leads. Iga Swiatek and Arina Sabalenka are both through to the semi-final. Meanwhile, Fruhvirtova is up 40-30 on Alex Iala in Birmingham. Musetti goes down the tee, backhand return from Tiafoe. Forehand into the backhand of Tiafoe, into the backhand, sorry, of Francis. Of Lorenzo Musetti. Backhand again from Lorenzo, who seems to be hitting a lot of backhands in this match. But now he's on the forehand. Both players on the forehand. Francis changing direction. Drop shot from Francis is not executed correctly this time. $15 love. Forehand return from Francis, but that's a long serve from Musetti. We've got an ace for Linda Fruhvirtova against Alexandra Ayala. Was that a double fault there for Musetti? I think it was. By the way, what a quirky return position Tiafoe took up there. 15 all. People sometimes say, oh, who do I support? Who are my favourite players? Well, I love some of the stories. For example, Francis, therefore, I would absolutely love him to win a Grand Slam. One someplace, somewhere. I'd love him to prove me wrong in Paris, where I just don't think it's going to happen this year or any year. Musetti winning 75% of his first serves. Tiafoe, meanwhile, is at 54%. Ayala has got to deuce on the Fruhvirtova serve in Birmingham. So some good news potentially for the Filipina. 2-1 to the Czech, but it is deuce. Who can forget that last epic game we had that went to deuce and then advantage and then break points and then saved and then game points for Alex, and eventually Ayala got over the line in what was an epic game. Francis on the defense here. And Musetti with a forehand winner, 2-3. Fruhvirtova has a game point against Alex Ayala to go up 3-1 in Birmingham in the round of 32. In England, that's a WTA 125 on the grass. The grass season has started, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Ayala's won that next point, so it's back to deuce. Ah, thank you, Brenner. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got a stream now. For Ayala against Fruhvirtova, albeit it's a pretty jumpy stream. We've got a break point for Alex Ayala. A break point, ladies and gentlemen, for her to get it back on serve. Look at that court, by the way. How many people are there on the Birmingham number 2 court? She's in the rally. This is Ayala against Fruhvirtova. Forehand winner? No. Oh. Thought that was a rally there. It's going to be a second serve, perhaps. Or it's going to be a replay of the first serve. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was a let. So, still a break point. First serve, Fruhvirtova. Goes down the tee. Backhand return from Alex is pretty good. They're into the rally right now. Alex is holding on. Oh, that was great depth there from Linda. But it's a forehand winner, is it, from Alex? And she's broken back. 2 games all, ladies and gentlemen. Bum, 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 bum. Meanwhile, Tiafoe against Musetti. So, Alex Ayala was down 2-love, staring down the barrel at times for a 3-love deficit. Had to fend off some break points in the previous game. She saved them. She held serve. And now she's broken Linda Fruhvirtova 2-all. Tiafoe serving at 15-love. Now 30-love. Ooh, Ayala's up 15-love on her serve. Tiafoe here serving 30-love to go up 4-2, but he's gone wide with that forehand. He has been erratic at times today, particularly in the first set. 30-15. If you're confused, I'm watching 2 matches at the same time. Ayala against Fruhvirtova in Birmingham and Musetti against Tiafoe in Paris. What a return that is from Musetti. It's going to set him up for a winner here on the forehand side. It does. What a backhand return, by the way. Ialo is up 30 love on Fruhvitova. That's over on the grass in Birmingham. She's wearing like a dark red top, and the rest is all white. Of course, come Wimbledon, she will have to wear all white. With her top 100 ranking as well, she'll make the main draw there for sure. Forehand there, winner from Francis after a really good serve. 40-30, game point for a 4-2 lead. Iala here is in the rally at 30 love. And Fruhvitova spraying a bit right now. It's 40 love, 3 game points for Alex Iala. On the grass in Birmingham. Goes down the tee. Forehand return is long from Fruhvitova. So, it's the second serve. Second serve. Meanwhile, Francis Tiafoe is held for 4-2. We said he goes down the tee there. And Iala is held for 3-2. So, I think that's 3 games in a row for Alex. 2 service holds. Oh my goodness me, Francis. You've got to do better with that volley. That's 2 service holds from Alex. That one to love. But she also broke Linda's serve as well in the previous game. So they're back on serve after she was down 2 love, obviously, with a breakdown. They're at the change of ends, by the way. Meanwhile, Musetti is 40 love. Third of June, Rafa Nadal's birthday. Also, Zizou Bergs' birthday. How about that? Anyway. Tiafoe here serving at 4-3. Meanwhile, Iala is 3-2. 15:30 on the Fruhvirtova serve. Iala. Maybe she's going to go up a break. We'll see. She's really playing much better now than she was at the beginning of the match. Meanwhile, Musetti is threatening a break on Tiafoe. Love 30. Things are hottening up, both in Birmingham and in Paris. Do hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Do let me know in the live chat as well. Give me some predictions for these matches. Fruhvirtova's won the next 2 points to bring up 40-30. And she holds for 3-all. So from 15:30, with Iala having a window of opportunity there, she's held for 3-all. Those of you wondering which color is each player wearing, well, Iala has gone back to the sort of claret burgundy t-shirt that she was wearing in Miami. Fruhvirtova's in white. Meanwhile, Tiafoe from love 30 is back to 40, is all the way back to 40-30, winning 3 points in a row. That could be big. It's going to be a second serve. Backhand to backhand right now there. Drop shot from Francis. That's not going to probably win the point outright. Oh, Lorenzo, you lucky boy with a net cord there. Really lucky. Okay, back to Iala and Fruhvirtova. 15:30 on the Alex serve. Becomes 30-all. Backhand winner down the line, though, there for Fruhvirtova in all white. She brings up a break point, 30-40. Is Iala going to get broken here? Let's see. (30-40) break point. Second serve. Second serve, ladies and gentlemen. Backhand return from Fruhvirtova. Meanwhile, Tiafoe is held for 5-3. Iala comes into the net, but she sprayed that ball long, and Fruhvirtova gets the break for 4-3, the change of ends. So, Been a bit of a break fest over in Birmingham. 3 breaks of serve, 2 going the way of the Czech, 1 for Alex Ayala. Serve not so dominant a factor, but I guess that's often the case when Alex is playing. Iga Swiatek is in her 4th straight Roland Garros semi-final after a straight sets win over Svitolina early on today, 6-1. Meanwhile, Ayala is receiving serve. She's 3-4 down in Birmingham. And she's 15 love down as well. Arina Sabalenka winning her French Open quarterfinal today, also in straight sets over Qinwen Zheng. So we've got a mouth-watering semi-final to come between Arina Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek. $15 between Ayala and Fruhvirtova. Musetti is 40-15 up on serve. Ooh, that was a horrible bounce for Ayala there, 30-15. Musetti here 40-30. $40-15 now for Fruhvirtova to go up 5-3, but that's a lovely backhand cross-court winner there from Ayala. So 40-30. Musetti's held, by the way, so Tiafoe is going to serve for the second set at 5-4. Still a game point for Fruhvirtova over in Birmingham. Oh, it's back to deuce. An error, an unforced error from Fruhvirtova. Hi, Frederik. Where to watch live? You can just stay with us. Hit the like button and, of course, subscribe if you are new. Plenty of support for Alex in the live chat for that stream. So, Francis Tiafoe serving for this set. Oh, Fruhvirtova's gone long. We're going to have a break point here for Alex Ayala. Dum dum dum. 59 more subscribers to get to 16,000. Don't think we'll make it today. You never know. Second serve here for Ialo, I think. Break point for the fourth break of the match, which is quite a lot for a grass court. Maybe these grass courts in Birmingham are a little slower, although Ialo is often vulnerable on serve on all surfaces. Into the rally here. Lefty forehand, of course. Lefty, just like Rafa Nadal. Oh, that's lovely from Fruhvirtova. But actually, I think Ialo thinks that went out. But it didn't. Deuce. Or did it? There's going to be a chat between Fruhvirtova and the umpire. The umpire's called it out. Fruhvirtova's not happy. 4 games all, ladies and gentlemen. Tiafoe is serving for the second set, and he's up 30 love. Over in Paris. Fruhvirtova, Linda is not happy with that decision, but yeah, Ialo was certainly went out. Oh, is Musetti going to get this? He is, and he should put that away, and he does 30-15. Fruhvirtova is still talking to the umpire, not happy with that call. Not happy at all. Of course, we've not got electronic line calling on court 2 in Birmingham for a WTA 125. Four games all. She has a better chance post-pregnancy because of her slightly more aggressive game. And I think on grass, that would have obviously been a very different match on grass as it was at Wimbledon in the quarterfinals 2 years ago. On clay in Iga's backyard, it was always going to be a tricky one. But she brought the right game plan today. You know, she was aggressive, especially on the return. She didn't execute as well as perhaps she could have or should have done for many of the shots. Some of the drop shots as well weren't good enough. So the game plan was fine. The execution wasn't. Double fault from Alex Ayala. So she's love 15 down. Tiafoe here. 2 set points for Francis to make it 1 set all. Dun, dun, dun. Could be 1 set all. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're into the rally here. Both players on the forehand. Lots of topspin from both of these players, but particularly from Lorenzo. High bounce there. That slice is going to be okay, but it's attacked by Francis. He's got another chance to attack. Forehand winner inside out. And there you go. 1 set all, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Ayala, 15 love up. 4 all, by the way. Well, I think now Musetti Tiafoe is going to be a longer match than Ayala for Fruhvirtova, especially as that obviously matching in Birmingham is on the grass. I mean, you never know, but these guys have got at least 3 more sets to go, Tiafoe and Musetti. And Ayala and Fruhvirtova are heading towards the end of the first set at 4 games all. So let's focus a little bit for now on Ayala against Fruhvirtova while we have the break at the end of that second set in Paris. 15 all. Ayala coming into the net. Puts the drive volley away. That's lovely from Alex. Things are getting exciting. 30-15 for Alex Ayala over in Birmingham. For those of you just tuning in, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Ayala here at 30 all. On the grass course of Birmingham. She's gone long with a forehand. We're going to have another break point. This time for Linda Fruhvirtova. Becoming a bit of a break fest in Birmingham. We've had 4 breaks of serve, 2 each in this first set thus far. And if we get a break of serve here, we'll have had more breaks than holds. Backhand return. No. No, no. No, second serve. Second serve here for Fruhvirtova to look at. Forehand return. Forehand to forehand right now. backhand to forehand, of course, because she's a lefty, but she goes into the net, does Alex Ayala. She puts one hand to the face. She's annoyed with herself with that unforced error, but perhaps it was an unfortunate bounce. And Linda Fruhvirtova will serve for the first set. 5-4 she leads. But serves have not been a security today for either player. Meanwhile, Musetti and Tiafoe are about to get this third set underway with the Italian serving. Arina Sabalenka is in the semi-finals. Iga Swiatek is in the semi-finals too. That's the French Open women's semi-final set between the two multiple slam winners and the dominant players from the tour for the last 3 years. Forehand there from Musetti's beautiful. Forehand from Tiafoe was even better. 15 all. So, Fruhvirtova to serve at 5-4. Is that a winner from Alex Ayala? It is. The clenched fist tells us. Love 15. Is there going to be another break of serve in Birmingham and another twist to that tail? Love 15 for Fruhvirtova serving. Meanwhile, Musetti is serving at 30-15. Tennis, here, there, and everywhere. Thank you for our new subscriber as well. Lexi here supporting Ayala. 15 all. Second serve for Alex to look at. Backhand return there from Tiafoe. Musetti's held for 1-love. Meanwhile, Ayala wins the next point, so it's 15-30 on the Fruhvirtova serve. Can the Filipino Ayala get off to a winning start on the grass? We'll see. This game may well tell us a lot. Ayala's up in the rally here. She comes into the net. She's put that backhand volley away. 15-40. Boom, boom, boom. 2 break points for Alex Ayala. She's hit 4 double faults in this match, by the way. Anyway, 2 break points, Alex Ayala. Jake, I've just sent you a WhatsApp where you can click on the link and watch the Ayala Fruhvirtova match. But that's a winner forehand down the line from Fruhvirtova. So 30-40, one of the break points has been saved. One of the break points has been saved. If you're watching on Twitter or X, can you give us a retweet, please? And share the link. But Ayala's broken 5 games all now. And that is 10 games in all, and 6 have been breaks of serve. So, 5 all and Ayala to serve. Boom, boom, boom. Over on Philippe Chatrier. Tiafoe is serving at 30-love. Drop shot Francis. He's used that so well today, and he's done it again. He's won the point. 40-love. 3 game points for the American. Ayala, 5 all serving. Second serve. Jake and his iPad. Do let me know your predictions in the live chat for Tiafoe against Musetti. Who's winning this now? Also, who's winning between Ayala and... Oh, a net cord, you lucky Linda. Love 15. That was a horrible net cord. And in fact, Alex wasn't far away from the net, but of course on grass, it's not going to bounce up for you nicely. Yeah, get your predictions in. Who's winning now between Ayala and Fruhvirtova? Just say, put Ayala in the chat or F if you just want to write F for Fruhvirtova. And who's going to win, Musetti or Tiafoe? You can just put M or T in the live chat. And thank you for our newest subscriber, getting us 56 now subscribers away from the magical 16K. Love 15, Ayala against Fruhvirtova. Double fault from Ayala. That's another double fault. Love 30. Are we going to get another break of serve over in Birmingham? Meanwhile, Francis Tiafoe is held for 1-all. Lexi here encouraging people to hit that like button. And let's go, says Rune. Rune, can you please hit subscribe if you haven't done so already? Jing as well. Please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Love 30, Ayala is down. Tiafoe is held for 1-all on Philippe Chatrier. The backhand's gone long there from Fruhvirtova, so 15-30. 15-30, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think of my hat, by the way? Do we like it? Let's put this on Instagram as well, the Ayala Fruhvirtova match. But give us a follow on Instagram at TalkingTennisTT. $15.30 here, Ayala against Fruhvirtova. They're into the rally right now. Good depth there from Alex. Alex, is she going to come into the net? No, she's not. Forehand error off that lefty forehand. And it's 15-40. 2 break points for Linda Fruhvirtova. I'm probably saying her name wrong. Fruhvirtova. 15-40. $15.42 break points again for the Czech over the Filipina Alex Ayala. Backhand return from Fruhvirtova. Forehand now to the forehand. Backhand on the Alex Ayala. Low net clearance there from the Filipina. She's got some spin on that, has she? No, not quite enough to win the point outright. She's on the attack now, is Ayala. Is she going to win this point? She comes into the net, but she doesn't put the volley away. And Linda Fruhvirtova has broken again and will serve for the first set again. 6-5, the Czech leads in Birmingham. What an epic first set we've had there. Are we going to get an epic third set between Francis Tiafoe and Lorenzo Musetti? Oh, Lorenzo, you should be doing better there. 30-all. So, Fruhvirtova and Ayala on a change of ends. They both sit down. When they return, Fruhvirtova will serve for the first set against Alex Ayala. Meanwhile, Lorenzo Musetti, 30-all. Unreturned serve was that. 40-30 for the Italian. Who's winning the Women's French Open title? Let me know in the live chat. Who are you predicting? Goff, Keys, Boisson, Swiatek, Sabalenka, Miller Andreeva. There are the 6 names left in the French Open draw. Okay, Ayala against Fruhvirtova. Love 15 as Fruhvirtova goes long. Are we going to get a tie break there? Feels like this first set does deserve a tie break. It's been pretty epic in Birmingham. Love 30 now in Birmingham. Dun dun dun. Meanwhile, Carlos Alcaraz, seeing him arrive, all smiles. Will he be all smiles later on this evening? Tommy Paul as well arriving at Roland Garros there. Arina Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek both won their matches in straight sets today. Meanwhile, back in Birmingham, it's 30 all now. Linda Fruhvirtova winning 2 points in a row. She's just 2 points away now from winning the first set over Alex Ayala. If you're enjoying the commentary, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not enjoying the commentary, you can still hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Bonacina Ricardo, who's watching us on Instagram. Give us a follow on Instagram at Talking Tennis TT. Meanwhile, a forehand drop shot there from Ayala is excellent. That was sublime from Ayala. Break point now, 30-40. 30-40, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's juice, though. She saved it. Fruhvirtova saved that break point. So, but Ayala's going to get another break point opportunity here to force the tie break. Is she going to be able to take this break point? One had come and gone in this game already. Goes down the tee there. Ayala does well to return serve. Ayala sprays the backhand wide, and she does this with the racket. Deuce. She's annoyed. You got to fly. Deuce, Fruhvirtova, Ayala. Linda serving. We're going to have a set point now, finally, for the Czech. Can Ayala save this set point? Second serve for Fruhvirtova. Down the tee, backhand return from Ayala's. Oh, wow, what a backhand return that was from Alex Ayala to save set point. Deuce. Musetti's held serve against Tiafoe, 2-all. Thanks for the compliment about the hat, Lexi. Tiafoe and Musetti is hottening up at 2-all in the third set. Love 15 on the Musetti serve. Meanwhile, we're going to have another set point for Linda Fruhvirtova over in Birmingham. Castillo here predicting a Goff win for the title on the French Open. Set point, Linda Fruhvirtova in Birmingham. 2-all between Tiafoe and Musetti. Oh, that's lovely from Francis. Has that landed in? Oh my goodness me, it's landed in. Okay. Oh, we've got a set point saved again from Alex Ayala after Fruhvirtova goes into the net. Deuce. Some epic streaming today, people, by the way. I do hope you appreciate it. Hit that like button if you do. The other match, Yoa, that you're wondering about is the match between Iyala and Fruhvirtova, which is going on in Birmingham right now. WTA 125. Forehand here from Francis goes into the net, so it's 30-15 on the Musetti serve. Meanwhile, Iyala comes into the net. She's done okay at the net today, but she's going to get past there. She was a sitting duck, and it's going to be another set point for Linda Fruhvirtova. Fruhvirtova. Any Czechs watching, let me know my pronunciation. Set point again for Linda Fruhvirtova. Meanwhile, Musetti and Tiafoe into a third set. Tiafoe sprayed that shot wide, and it's going to be 2 game points for Lorenzo Musetti. Linda Fruhvirtova has a set point on Alex Iyala. Goes down the tee, backhand return from Alex. This time not as good as the previous one. She's on the defense. Is Linda going to win this point? She's in charge. She's in charge. She's done it. Linda Fruhvirtova wins the first set by 7 games to 5. What a topsy-turvy first set that was. Here come the stats, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to hopefully share them with you, but I'm not going to, because they've disappeared from the screen. They were there, but they've gone. Fruhvirtova has won that first set by 7 games to 5, ladies and gentlemen. So, that's Birmingham. Philippe Chatrier, Paris, 40-30, Lorenzo Musetti, 2-all. Game point for the Italian. Forced errors today from both rackets, double figures. Lorenzo go down the tee there. Drop shot from Lorenzo. That's not going to be good enough, though. Redrop from Musetti. As from Tiafoe, let that one go. Francis, he does. Clenched fist suggests it's deuce. More than suggests, it is deuce. So Alex is sitting down, pondering that first set. (7-5), an hour and 9 minutes that first set was. Seven games to 5, Linda Fruhvirtova. Let's share with you a slightly different screen. Ignore that deuce scoreline, by the way. Let's have a look here at Iyala. 1 ace off the racket of Iyala. One ace Iyala, 3 aces for Fruhvirtova. 4 double faults for Alex. Also, Alex converted 3 from 6 breakpoint opportunities. Linda, though, had 10 breakpoint opportunities and converted just 4 of them. First serve percentage for Alex, 62.7%. She's getting them in. Musetti's held serve for 3-2, by the way, and Philippe Chatrier. Pretty lengthy break here at the end of this first set between Iyala and Fruhvirtova. Maybe both players have gone off court just for a quick break. Iyala winning just 36.8% of her second serves, which on grass, not good enough. She loses that first set 7-5. Both players doing really well on return. Iyala's hit some excellent returns of serve winners. As soon as that match recommences, I will let you know, of course. But right now, they're having a break at the end of the first set. But that's, as you can see, the most important stat of all. 1 set to love for Linda Fruhvirtova. Iyala will serve first at the beginning of the second set when that recommences. For those of you just joining us, do hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Over on Philippe Chatrier, 6-2. Musetti won the first set. Tiafoe comes fighting back to take the second, 6-4. Had a lot of sort of tense-ish holds of serve there, Francis, as he eked over the line, but he got over the line indeed. He's now serving second once again in this set, so it's 2-3. Drop shot, Francis. What a drop shot from Francis Tiafoe. Did that just clip the net? Might have done. But anyway, that drop shot for Francis has been very effective today. Can see Ayala there is still actually on the court, just practicing, moving her swinging arms, waiting for Linda Fruhvirtova to return to the court. She's just keeping warm. Is the Filipina. Now Linda's returning to the court. First serve from Francis goes into the net. 15-love, he leads at 2-3. Forehand to forehand right now. Jake, do check your WhatsApp. I've sent you a link to the match. So, Ayala and Fruhvirtova are about to get back underway. Oh, what's this about Musetti? Kicking a ball and it hitting the line, judge. That's incredible if that happened. And he didn't get defaulted. Very lucky. Okay, Musetti anyway here, Tiafoe. And Fruhvirtova and Ayala are underway, serving 30-love. Tiafoe goes down the tee there on his first serve, but it's missed. Ayala here serving at 30-love at the beginning of this second set. Oh, she's on the run there. She's on the defense. Fruhvirtova puts that forehand drive volley away. 30-15. Yoa thinks that Tiafoe will crumble at some point. Well, we'll see. He's put up a great fight so far. You know, Musetti is clearly the favourite on this surface. If this was a hard court or even grass, I would make Musetti the slight favourite. Hard court, I would probably go for Tiafoe, especially if it was New York. Oh, what a point that was. What a point that was, by the way. Wow. And it's Musetti who wins it. Much to his delight. Meanwhile, Ayala and Fruhvirtova are at 30 all. At the beginning of this set. Okay, 30 all for Ayala and Fruhvirtova. Loopy shot there from Fruhvirtova. Ayala tries to attack it, backhand and forehand, both sides. What's she going to do with this forehand? Not enough. Now the volley. Oh, I tell you what, Ayala's volleys today have been sumptuous. That was an incredible volley from Alex. Wow. Good work, Alex. And Tiafoe's going to win that point. Yes, he is. Hold serve for 3 all. Nip and tuck over there in Paris. Nip and tuck. Ayala's held for 1-love. Starting to get a little bit hungry as we approach dinner time in Germany. So Ayala holds for 1-love. Meanwhile, Musetti is serving at 3-all on Philippe Chatrier at the French Open quarterfinal, and Tiafoe has won the first point on the Musetti serve. So it's love 15. A little shake of the head there from the Italian. He's not happy about something. Yo, are you from the Czech Republic? Or Czechia? Okay, into the net there on the first serve from Fruhvirtova. Get in the live chat. Let me know which players you are supporting today. Who do you want to win? Also, let me know who you think is going to win the men's title at the French Open this year. Feels like there's two very warm favourites, but we'll see. Tiafoe goes long there on the forehand. Meanwhile, Ayala is doing well on the Fruhvirtova serve. 15-30. Good serve there, though, from Linda, I think. Or is it landed out? Or maybe... Oh, it landed out. So it's going to be a second serve for Alex Ayala to look at. 15-30. Forehand now for Fruhvirtova into the forehand of Ayala. Backhand Linda down the line. So the backhand defense from Alex. Linda comes into the net to attack. Oh, and did she miss that smash? No, she made it. 30-all. 30-all, ladies and gentlemen. Forehand return here from Alex, 30-all. Into the rally, really good depth there from Fruhvirtova. Into the rally right now. Alex bending down. Alex attacking. Alex wins the point. Clenches the fist. 30-40, break point, Alex Ayala. Meanwhile, over on Philippe Chatrier, Lorenzo Musetti is held for 4-3. Meanwhile, a break point here for Alex Ayala. 30-40 on the Fruhvirtova serve. Where are you going with this? You're going down the tee. Backhand return is going to go long. Good serve from Linda. Deuce. Deuce, ladies and gentlemen. Fruhvirtova to serve here at deuce. Backhand return from Alex. Now on the forehand of Alex. Going cross court there from Linda. Slice from Fruhvirtova. Drop shot Alex. Great drop shot Alex Ayala. Break point for the Filipina. Yes. So Tiafoe to serve at 3-4 over on Philippe Chatrier. The live chats have gone quiet. Tell me, who are you supporting today? Who do you want to win? Fruhvirtova here serving at advantage Ayala, so she's going to save a break point. Can she save another break point in this game? She's already saved one already. Linda's hit 3 aces today and 3 double faults. But Ayala's hit 5 double faults so far. But some of those drop shots from Ayala have been pretty cool. And Ayala gets the break. 2-love. She is up. Boom, boom, boom. Alex Ayala lost the first set so narrowly, 7-5. Some pleasure there in the live chat from Rune. Rune, if you can hit the like button if you haven't already done so, but please, more importantly, click subscribe. Cedric is supporting Ayala, but what more importantly, what's for dinner? Don't know yet, Cedric. Don't know. Not decided. So Alex Ayala is up 2-love in this second set. But can she consolidate? It's not a break until you consolidate. Francis goes down the tee. He's looking to hold serve here. He's got 40-love now because Musetti is netted there. Ayala's lost the first point of the game on her serve. However, she's won the next one. Fruhvirtova hits a backhand unforced error, 15-all there. And Tiafoe has held serve on Philippe Chatrier for 4-all. He's won 100% of his points on first serve in this set, has Francis. Ayala and Fruhvirtova into a rally here. Slice from Fruhvirtova. A lot of height on that one. Not a great slice. Ayala's going to win the point. She punishes it, 30-15. Such a close first set, Malakist here. Such a close set. So many breaks of serve. Both players would have had some regrets if they'd lost it. And unfortunately, it was such a tight one, but it didn't go the way of Ayala. 30-all here. 2-love Alex leads, obviously with a break of serve. She's looking to consolidate, but it is now 30-all. If you hit subscribe, by the way, you'll see that little number below me. That little number there, it'll go up. It'll go up, and you'll see the effect that you're having in real time. Oh, Fruhvirtova's going to have a break of serve opportunity. 30-40. Ayala on the defense got her racket on that ball, but it went way too long. 30-40, break point for Linda Fruhvirtova. So many breaks of serve in this match. Oh, look, there you go. Look, someone's just subscribed, and they've seen that number go over. Ayala goes long on the first serve, so a second serve here for Ayala. She's already double faulted 5 times in the match. She can ill afford to double fault here. 30-40. Look at Linda's return position. She's attacking. She's attacking. She's still attacking, but Ayala's defending at the moment and defending quite well. In fact, she's turned defense almost into attack here. She changes directions into the right hand and forehand from Linda. There she goes. Good depth there from Alex. Now, though, really good depth. Really good forehand from Alex. Really good forehand, Alex Ayala, forcing the error from Linda Fruhvirtova. Juice. More people are subscribing. Look at that number ticking over. Thank you so much for all of you subscribing. Over on Philippe Chatrier. Musetti serving at 40-love. Don't forget to hit that like button as well for all your tennis content, but especially Alex Ayala. Backhand cross court, forehand from Ayala into the backhand of Fruhvirtova. Backhand now Ayala. Juice here. Good depth there from Linda Fruhvirtova. She seeks a second break point in this game. A slice from Ayala. Ooh. Oh, great attacking play from Linda Fruhvirtova. Break point again for Linda. Over on Philippe Chatrier. Musetti is at 40-15 on his serve as he seeks to take a 5-4 lead. Second serve to look at here for Tiafoe. Second break point of the game for Linda Fruhvirtova over in Birmingham. Tiafoe is hanging with him indeed, Ghosty. Doing great. And he's got it to 40-30 now as well. Alex Ayala goes down the tee. She should win this point, but she doesn't. The drop shot doesn't work, and she's broken for 2-1. Once again, a break of serve over in Birmingham. They're back on serve in that second set. Fruhvirtova leads by 1-0 over Alex Ayala. Over on Philippe Chatrier. Musetti, Tiafoe, deuce. 3 points in a row going the way of the American. Under pressure. Coming to boiling point over there on Philippe Chatrier. And I don't mean the temperature literally. Anything but boiling point in terms of the temperature in Birmingham, as you can imagine. But in terms of the vibe, maybe. Tiafoe's just hitting a lot less unforced errors now. He was just spraying that ball in the first set. Just spraying it. He got that break advantage over Musetti in the second. I do think Musetti's levels dropped a little bit. Tiafoe, by the way, in this third set, serving really well. And when he's getting his first serves in, he's won 100% of his points on first serves in this third set. Meanwhile, deuce here for Musetti. Forehand return, though, is loose from Tiafoe just after I was praising his lack of unforced errors. I know it was a return of serve, but he should have been doing better there on the forehand side. Thank you for everyone who's subscribing, by the way. Fruhvirtova to serve at 1-2. Tiafoe here serving. Sorry, Musetti here serving. He's got a game point to make it 5-4. Can he do it? Francis on the forehand return. Forehand to the backhand of Francis. I do like it when they both use the same hand to hit the ball with because it makes my commentary a lot easier. And Tiafoe's gone long. 5-4 Musetti leads. Over in Birmingham where they do use different hands or different arms because Ayala is a left-hander. She's love 15 on the Fruhvirtova serve. Decent return there from Linda. Oh, sorry, from Alex, but that's a lovely drop shot from Fruhvirtova. 15 all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just be off your screen for a few seconds. I just need to charge my laptop. But don't worry, I'm still here. You can still hear me. Even if you can't see me, I'll be back. Chill out, everybody. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill, chill. I'm still here. Loud and clear. And I'm back. Look at that for a return of serve from Alex Ayala, by the way. Look at her fighting. 30 all. What a point from Alex Ayala. Thank you, Mott, for subscribing, by the way. Yeah, Washu, I wonder where Brenda is playing. That's obviously Linda's sister. Indeed, Washu, indeed. Washu, have you already subscribed to our channel? Because it seems like you're a big tennis fan. Good forehand return there from Alex. Alex comes into the net. Does she put it away? She does. She's going to get a break point here for 3-1. Good attacking play from Ayala. Over on Philippe Chatrier, we've got a real pressure game for Francis Tiafoe. 4-5. He's won the first point for 15 love. Tell me what you think in the live chat as well about the Tiafoe, sorry, about the Musetti kicking a ball and apparently hitting a line, Judge. I didn't see it. Fruhvirtova has saved that break point, so we're at deuce over in Birmingham. Just pressure points everywhere. Good serve there from Fruhvirtova, but greatly defended there from Ayala. Look at Ayala move. But did she go long there, Ayala? She did, yes. Game point, Linda Fruhvirtova for 2-all. Meanwhile, Musetti Tiafoe is 15-all. So Musetti is 3 points away from winning the second set. Alex Ayala moving in on this second serve from Fruhvirtova. She's going to attack it, no doubt about that. Despite it being grass. Here we go. We're into the point. We're at neutral. Really good forehand there from Ayala, bringing it back to deuce. Tiafoe there reacting well to the pressure to win the next point, 30-15. Great. Do check out all our videos as well from the past. 30-15, Frances Tiafoe. Good serve there from Furuvitova. She's got another game point for 2-all. Here we are into the rally between Tiafoe and Musetti. Musetti on the run. Musetti on the run. Musetti back in the rally. No, he's not. 40-15. Oh, Furuvitova's gone long, so it's deuce over in Birmingham. Forehand return is really good there for Musetti, but we are more or less at neutral in this rally. Did that backhand land in? No. No. So Tiafoe is held. Yeah. 5-all. Really responded well to the pressure there. Furuvitova has a game point for 2-all. This service game has been a pretty long match. Oh, Iala, they're just holding her shoulder. I assume that she's okay. She's going to try and attack this surface. She is. And it's gone long from Iala. And Furuvitova has held for 2 games each. 2-2 over in Birmingham. In Paris, 5-all in this third set. Backhand return from Francis is long. So 15-love, Lorenzo Musetti. I didn't see it, Ghosty, but that's what I've seen on social media, people commenting on. Could be a replay of the Tiafoe Alcaraz semi-final from the US Open from 2022. Could be. I miss John so much. Is that me, Ghosty? Your days seem darker in my absence? Is that who you're talking about, John, or is it a different John? Oh, I see. It was when I went off the camera for a couple of minutes or less, 30 seconds. Iala serving at 2-all. Musetti serving at 5-all. Second serve, 15-all, 5-all over on Philippe Chatrier. Second serve here for Francis to look at. Francis was all over the show in that first set. Did really well to regain his composure. Comes into the net. What a volley there from Francis Tiafoe. 15-30. Boom, boom, boom. Francis Tiafoe. Look at his box loving this. 20 of you watching on YouTube for the Musetti Tiafoe match. Please do hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Iala serving at 2-all, leading 15-love on her serve. She was up a break in this second set, but that's gone. Musetti here on the attack, but defended pretty well by Francis Tiafoe so far. But now he's got a short ball, Lorenzo, and he puts it away, 30-all. Meanwhile, Iala's up 30-love on Furuvitova. Thank you for everyone joining us today. Do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Iala here, 40-love now. Three game points for the Filipina. Meanwhile, over on Philippe Chatrier, we've got a real pressure point here at 30-all. Oh, no, I thought that drop shot was going to be a winner. It's going to be a smash for Lorenzo. Real smash on the stretch. What a big point that was. Tiafoe, by the way, one thing I wanted to say to you, Ghost, that I didn't tell you earlier. His drop shots today have been out of this world. That one was a really good one as well, but maybe it was the wrong time to choose it because Musetti managed to run it down. Probably wasn't quite close enough to the sort of out of the court or far enough behind the baseline. That wasn't an easy smash because he was on the stretch, but he managed it. Well done, Lorenzo. Ayala has 2 game points at 40-15 over in Birmingham. Lorenzo holds. Lorenzo holds. 4-6-5. Meanwhile, Alex Ayala 40-15 on her serve at 2-all in Birmingham. Change of ends in Philip Chatrier. So let's focus on Ayala against Fruhvirtova. What a return of serve there from the Czech. That's the problem that Ayala has. Even on grass, her serve is very attackable. Okay, Ayala here serving. 40-30. Ooh, that was a really good effort from Linda to return that serve. But she didn't manage it. So Ayala holds for 3-2 in this second set. Ayala was up a break in this second set. This first set was a real break fest, by the way, with breaks coming left, right, and center. But ultimately, Linda won at 7-5. So, change of ends in Birmingham between Ayala and Fruhvirtova. Change of ends also in Paris, where Musetti and Tiafoe on serve in the third set. 1 set each. 1 set each. Do check out a number of our videos on our webpage on YouTube as well. Lots of videos there previewing Goff against Keys, for example, Sinner against Bublik, Zverev against Djokovic, and Milo Andreev against Boisson. All those matches coming tomorrow. Tiafoe here serving at 5-6. The line, the umpire gets out of the chair to check that line call, and it's gone against Tiafoe. So it's love 15 on his serve. Change of ends in Birmingham still occurring. So sit tight before I bring you the next game between Ayala and Fruhvirtova. Meanwhile, Tiafoe serving here at love 15. Oh, love 30. Love 30 now on the Tiafoe serve. So, Lorenzo Musetti is just 2 points away. What's going on in the Ayala Fruhvirtova? Is someone getting some medical attention? Yes, Ayala is getting some medical attention, it looks like. That's why we've got a bit of a lengthy break. Ayala is got the physio on court. But as soon as I see something happening there, I'll let you know. Meanwhile, Frances Tiafoe, second serve here. Lorenzo Musetti bouncing up and down, sensing an opportunity. Backhand into the forehand of Lorenzo. Now on the forehand of Tiafoe. Good depth there from the American. Net cord goes the way of Lorenzo. But is he going to punish this, Frances Tiafoe? Yes, he is. Went big on the forehand after the net cord went against him, so to speak. But he punished it in a way because it was a slow ball for him to hit after it bounced off the net cord. It had plenty of volume on it, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't one of those net cords that drops dead over the net. So Alex Ayala is getting some medical attention. That's why we've not resumed that Ayala Fruhvirtova match. Tiafoe here at 15-30 is going to be another second serve. He's been so good on the first serve in this set, but it is another second serve here for Lorenzo to look at as he bounces up and down again. Backhanded return, forehand from Tiafoe. Backhand down the line from Lorenzo. Now under the forehand of the Italian. Into the backhand. Really good depth there from Lorenzo. Musetti here on the slice. Now Tiafoe goes into the net. It's 2 set points for Lorenzo Musetti. Ayala still getting some medical attention, it seems. what is going on there between Ayala and Fruhvirtova? Still at 2-3. Linda's about to serve. Fingers crossed both players are healthy. Tiafoe here, 2 set points down. He's facing 15-40 on Philippe Chatrier. First serve goes into the net again. That first serve is evading him just when he needs it most. Are we going to get the decisive break in this third set? Run around forehand for Lorenzo. Backhand from Francis into the forehand of Lorenzo Musetti. Now it's a slice from Musetti. Forehand from Tiafoe. Backhand loopy there from Musetti, but they are still in the rally here. Drop shot from Francis is not going to be good enough. It's punished by Lorenzo Musetti with the backhand down the line. Lorenzo Musetti wins the third set. Rather disconsolate looking Francis Tiafoe there. Musetti takes the third set 7-5. Ayala still getting some medical attention. Looks like to the leg or maybe even to the foot. Big moment in the match, that. Huge. Lorenzo Musetti leads 2-1. Ayala and Fruhvirtova still yet to return to the court. So, what are we thinking now about Musetti and Tiafoe? Tiafoe is serving so well for the last hour or so. But broken just at such an important moment there to take that third set. Fruhvirtova and Ayala are now back on court with Fruhvirtova serving at 2-3. Just looking at the stats between Musetti and Tiafoe. From that third set, going to share those with you on the screen. Just a moment. Meanwhile, Fruhvirtova is up 40-love on her serve against Alex Ayala. Musetti must be in a much better mood now. Let's bring up those stats. Just seeing Qin Wenjing reflect on her loss today against Sabalenka, saying she should have played more aggressively. So here are those stats that I told you I'd be sharing with you. There we go. Just a second, because you don't want to see them on the Ayala stream. Here we go. Here come the stats, people. I promise. There we go. Told you. Fruhvirtova's held for 3-all, by the way. Over to Ayala to serve, 15-love. Now the fourth set has begun over on Philippe Chatrier. Meanwhile, Ayala looking to hold serve. 30-love she leads over in Birmingham. Wonderful to see a few of you joining us on Instagram. Do give us a follow on Instagram, by the way, at Talking Tennis TT. Ayala should break here, says Washu. She holds serve for 4-3, does Ayala. So change of ends. Fingers crossed she's okay physically. She has had the physio trainer come on court to help her with what appeared to be a leg issue. Looking at those stats, by the way, Francis Tiafoe just not got enough first serves in. He was winning 100% of his points on first serves. But, yeah. Fruhvirtova to serve at 3-4. And Musetti here at the beginning of the fourth set, 40-30, he leads on his serve. Yeah, but he just didn't get enough of his first serves in, Washu. He only got 41% of his first serves in. He won 100%, but could only get, yeah. Okay, Ayala and Fruhvirtova here. Fruhvirtova serving at 3-4. Those of you watching Musetti against Tiafoe and wondering where the score is, I'm about to share it on the screen, so chill out, people. Don't worry. There it is. Meanwhile, Fruhvirtova's up 30 love on Ayala, serving. That's going to land out, so it's going to be 40 love. I'm going to get some water, people. Sorry. Needs must. Not going far. I'll be back. Chill, chill, chill. Well, Ayala and Fruhvirtova was at 4-all. I was just wondering which of these two matches is going to finish first. Of course, Fruhvirtova is just 2 games away from sealing the match. This service game from Ayala could be huge as she serves at 4-all. Meanwhile, over on Philippe Chatrier, Musetti's held at the beginning of the fourth set and is up love 15 on the Tiafoe serve. His serve has just evaded him in the last couple of games. Backhand into the net from Fruhvirtova, and it's 15 love to Ayala. Washu here predicting a Linda win if it gets to a tiebreak. Meanwhile, Tiafoe and Musetti are into a rally. Good backhand cross court there from Tiafoe. Good forehand there from Tiafoe. Drop shot Tiafoe didn't work. Failed, didn't make it over the net. It's been a really good tactic for him today. But again, it's just evading him just when it needs it most. Love 30. Ayala over on court number 2 in Birmingham at 4-all, 15 love. Good forehand there from Ayala. She's coming to the net on the attack. That drive volley was really difficult, but she executed it well with aplomb. 30 love. Tiafoe's... Cool, I thought it was a double fault. No. No. Still love 30 though, Francis. Will we get 3 sets between Ayala and Fruhvirtova? Will we get 5 sets between Musetti and Tiafoe? Musetti's just gone long on the forehand there. It's love 40. Love 40, Francis Tiafoe. looks really upset with that forehand, which must have been centimeters long. Meanwhile, Iala against Fruhvirtova. Fruhvirtova goes wide. Huge game for this for Iala to hold. She's up 40 love. 3 points away from holding serve. That's nice from Francis. 15-40. 1 down, 2 to go from his perspective in terms of break points necessary to hold or save. Iala, 40 love. Can she win the next point to hold serve here? It's not always been easy for her today on serve. But she has done some good volleys at the net today. But then she doesn't need to worry about it because Fruhvirtova errs on the forehand side and knocks it wide. And so Iala has held for 5-4. You can do this, Iala, says Lexi in the live chat. She certainly can, but it has been a physical affair for sure. Meanwhile, Tiafoe here seeking to save his second break point against Lorenzo Musetti. Drop shot from Tiafoe. That's not going to be good enough to win the point outright. And he's not going to chase it down either. It actually went out, I think, from Tiafoe, but it doesn't matter. Either way, Lorenzo's broken for 2 love. So, Lorenzo Musetti leads 2-1 and is up an early break in set number 4. Does it feel like Mission Impossible now for Tiafoe? Starting to feel that way. Hit that like button, people, by the way, if you're enjoying the video. If you're not enjoying the video, still hit the like button. We got more than 100 likes. Great on the Iala Fruhvirtova stream. Malarkist is calling for a break of serve here from Iala to force a third set. Well, it would be decisive in this particular service game because it is 4-5. Let's see if she can get it done. Musetti leads by an early break in the 4th set over Tiafoe, and he's leading 15 love on his serve, having hit 10 backhand winners today. Right, Iala and Fruhvirtova are underway in their 10th game. Iala's at the net. Can she put the volley away? I've been praising her volleys today. Fruhvirtova tries to chase that down. No, so it's love 15. 3 points away from winning the second set is Alex Iala. Forehand from Tiafoe. Defense here from Musetti. Now Musetti's on the attack and he's going to win the point. 30 love with that forehand pass. Fruhvirtova here serving at love 15. Goes into the forehand of Iala on serve there. It's on return, 15 all. Iala's not happy with the return there. We will be live pretty much throughout the evening, bringing you the Carlos Alcaraz Tommy Paul quarterfinal. That is up next on Philippe Chatrier. It's a night session match, so it's a couple of hours away yet. Fruhvirtova, 30-15 now she leads. Goes down the tee. Backhand return from Iala's really got good depth on it. Really good depth, but it's back at neutral in this rally. Oh, that's a lovely forehand winner there from Alex Iala. Down the line. Alex Iala, take a bow. 30-40. Fruhvirtova, I don't think can believe what's hit her. Or 30 all, I should say, sorry. 30 all. But still, what a forehand winner that was from Iala. Second serve here for Iala to look at. Tiafoe looks disconsolate, by the way. Blowing his nose. Forehand return from Iala. It's got Linda on the back foot somewhat. Now they're into the rally. That ball was a bit short from Alex, but has that gone long from Linda? Yes, it has. Break point, Alex Iala. Set point, of course. Set point, Alex Iala, 30-40. Can she get that decisive break as Malakist called for? We'll see. Here we go. Fruhvirtova to serve, 30-40. Where's she going with this serve? She's going down the tee. Decent return from Alex. Now Alex is on that lefty forehand into the forehand of Fruhvirtova. Now it's a backhand from Alex, who's a bit timid on this point thus far. She's just cranking up the pressure a little bit now. She could have gone for the drop shot there, but she didn't go for it. Thought she might. Oh, but she nets on the forehand. She should have gone for the drop shot there, should Ayala, when I called for it. Deuce. She doesn't get the break, Malakis. Sorry about that. Francis Tiafoe is down 3-love on Philippe Chatrier. He returns to the court to serve at love 3. As I said, looking pretty disconsolate. Such a close match until about 15 minutes ago. Was at 5-all in that third set. Anyway, deuce over in Birmingham. A mishit shot there from Fruhvirtova. It's an unforced error, and we've got another set point for Alex Ayala. You will hear it here first before you hear it or see it anywhere else. If Alex Ayala wins this set, she is up 5-4 and has a break point, which of course is effectively a set point, or it is a set point. But it's an ace from Fruhvirtova. We're back to deuce. What pain for Ayala and her fans. Meanwhile, 2.5 hours Tiafoe and Musetti have been on court. Epic, that one too. Oh, another ace from Fruhvirtova. What clutch serving at such an important moment. And now she has a game point for 5-all. Carmen in the live chat suggesting, Alex, come on, you can do this. Tell you what you can do, everyone, including Carmen. Hit that subscribe button just below the screen. And if you do, you'll see that little number there just tick over. Yeah, indeed. The drop shot would be Washu effective. But she didn't do it. She didn't deploy it. I thought she should have done and could have done, but didn't. Now we've got a game point for Linda Fruhvirtova after a pair of aces. What else has she got up her sleeve? Has she got a third ace up her sleeve? Let's find out. No, because it's going to be returned. We're into the rally right now. Forehand to the slice. Now it's on the backhand of Ayala. Oh, lovely backhand there, forcing the error. That's the kind of bounces you get on the grass. And we're at deuce. We're at deuce. What an epic match that's turning into. Just like the one on Philippe Chatrier. What a point and what a shot and what a run down there from Lorenzo Musetti, by the way. Now it's the Italians' turn to deserve to take a bow. Boom, boom, boom. Into the rally here over in Birmingham on the grass. Different surfaces. Ayala comes into the net, but she's got to do better with that backhand that she just dumped into the net. That was a chance again for Alex, and it's going to be another game point for Linda Fruhvirtova. Over on Philippe Chatrier, they're at 30-all on the Francis serve. Francis loses this game here, and he'll be staring down the barrel of defeat. Really good shot making, though, from Lorenzo at this moment. Second serve for Fruhvirtova. Game point for 5-all. Where are you going with this serve? You are going down the tee, backhand return. We're into the rally now. But that backhand is loose from Ayala. Clenched fist from Linda Fruhvirtova tells you exactly who won that game. It's 5-all now. Come on, Alex, says Aris. 5-all over in Birmingham. Tiafoe has a game point at 40-30 to make it 1-3 or 3-1 over in that French Open quarterfinal in Paris. 5-all, Alex to serve in Birmingham. Good serve down the tee there from Francis. He holds for 3-1. Got out of a spot of bother there, did Francis. Alex goes down the tee and misses that first serve. So it's a second serve here for Fruhvirtova to look at. Forehand return. They're into the rally. Is that a forehand winner from Alex? It is. Lovely jubbly, 15-love. Yep, indeed, there was a net chance there, but never mind. She holds serve here, and she can apply some pressure again to Fruhvirtova. She's had set points on the Linda serve, but Linda has been serving clutch in big moments. Oh, an ace there down the tee for Alex Ayala, 30-love. What did I do with my bottle of water? Did I fill it up and not bring it into the living room? What about that? Mindless. Can't be doing that, have that level of concentration when either commentating or playing on tennis. Oh, it's not in the kitchen. Ah, it's hidden. It's hidden, ladies and gentlemen. Got to persevere. Here we go. If you like my hat, hit the like button. If you don't like my hat, still hit the like button. Ooh, Yala goes into the net, 30-15. Meanwhile, Musetti's up 3-1, 30 love. As he looks to maintain that hold advantage he has and make it 4-1. Yala here, 30-15, 5-all. In Birmingham. Birmingham, UK, not Birmingham, Alabama. Yala here serving. Backhand return. Forehand for Alex. Forehand to forehand. Of course, it's now into the backhand of the lefty Yala. Yala goes too long, and it's 30-all. 30-all, ladies and gentlemen. She could be in a very sticky moment in a moment from now. If she loses this next point, she'll be facing a break point. She was at 30 love in her serve. She's had set points, 2 of them come and go, albeit on the Linda Fruhvirtova serve. Here we go. We're into the rally here. It's such an important moment in this Yala Fruhvirtova match. Forehand into the backhand of Alex. Backhand now Fruhvirtova. Is Alex going to be patient here, or is she going to go for it? She's had a pretty good balance between the two today, to be fair. It has been a really tight affair. Oh, what a winner there from Linda Fruhvirtova. Maybe Alex was just too passive on that one. Hello, Nerland, by the way. Maybe Alex was just too passive on that point. And it's going to be a break point. Meanwhile, Musetti is held for 4-1. I don't think she is Nerland. No, she's not. Raducanu is not in Birmingham. I think she's preparing for Berlin, I think. I think she's going to do Berlin and then that London tournament. I think that's her plan. 30-40. Yala serving. Is she going to save this break point? Goes down the tee. Forehand from Yala. Yala comes into the net. That's the volley. She's not won the point yet. She has now. She's been volleying really well today. Really well. That was a tricky volley. Well placed in the end, and deuce. Deuce, ladies and gentlemen, in Birmingham. Meanwhile, on Philippe Chatrier, it's 4-1 Lorenzo Musetti. Perfect points from Musetti, says Jay. Lorenzo has upped things a little bit in the last half an hour. Oh dear, Ayala's going to face another break point. This time it was at the net and it didn't work out for the Filipina. So we've got another break point for Linda Fruhvirtova. It's not quite a match point, but if she wins this point, she'll be serving for the match. Lovely drop shot there from Francis. Alex goes down the tee, does she? That's not a successful first serve. I think it might clip the net cord, so we're going to get another first serve, I believe. Now it's going to be a second serve, is it? No, another first serve, I believe. Break point here for Fruhvirtova. Oh dear, that volley from Francis Tiafoe, dearie me. Okay, break point. Fruhvirtova. Ihara serve goes into the body of Linda. Now it's on the backhand side for both players, but now it's going to go long from Fruhvirtova, and we're back to deuce. Tiafoe needs to find some magic from somewhere, as Ghosty suggests. Well, he's up 30-15 now. Needs to find his serve. Needs to find his first serve in particular. Yala to serve at deuce. Goes down the tee, but it's not going to land in. So second serve, deuce for Vito to look at. Remember, we've had set points come and go for Yala on the Linda serve. She needs to hold serve here and hope to get some more set points on the Linda serve in the next game. What a return of serve that is from Linda Fruhvirtova. Break point again for the Czech. Tiafoe serving at 1-4, 40-15 in the fourth set over on Philippe Chatrier. Oh, wow, Ghosty. So, yeah, Musetti very lucky. Wonder what Novak thinks of that. Okay, Ayala serving. Break point again for Fruhvirtova. Previous ones have come and gone. Will she take advantage of this one? It's a second serve into the body. It's a really good body serve there from Ayala, and it saved the break point, and we're at deuce again. Yeah, I think they did. Doubles, wasn't it, Ghosty, last year, or might even have been the year before? Deuce between Ayala and Fruhvirtova. Tiafoe holds, so 4-2. Forehand return into the forehand of Alex. Forehand defensive shot. Alex comes into the net, puts the volley away. Game point, Alex Ayala. Really good net play from her today, especially on the volley. Don't know why I'm doing this silly voice. But I think I might need a snooze between these two matches. I say between these two, assuming that Tiafoe and Musetti's done soon. And then, what's Tiafoe there? Oh, wow, look how close that is. That is so close. He's saying that it just clipped the line. Tiafoe saying it didn't. Ayala's held for 6-5. Boom, boom, boom. So, Fruhvirtova is going to serve to stay in this second set again. The last time she did so, she had to fend off a couple of set points. Is Ayala going to apply that pressure once more? We'll find out here on Talking Tennis. Make sure you hit that like button. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you hit subscribe, you'll see that little number tick over. And when you see it move, you can do a little dance. Musetti here serving at 4-2, 3-love. Ayala Fruhvirtova on a change of ends at the moment. They're just chilling at the side of the court. Ayala has had a bit of treatment from the physio. Backhand return from Francis is going to go wide and long. Good serve there from Lorenzo. 40-love, 3-game points. Ayala and Fruhvirtova return to the court. 1 set to love. Linda won the first set 7-5, but in the second set, she's now serving to stay in this set at 5-6. It's going to be a second serve for Ayala to look at. Meanwhile, Lorenzo Musetti and Francis Tiafoe go for the change of ends. And Lorenzo Musetti is 1 game away from a French Open semi-final. 5-2, he leads in the full set over Francis Tiafoe. Linda Fruhvirtova has won the first point on serve at 5-6 against Alex Ayala. Forehand return from Alex is, of course, a lefty, but Linda puts that short ball away, and it's 30-love to Linda Fruhvirtova. Are we heading towards a tiebreak? Still don't know which of these two matches is going to finish first. Really nip and tuck right now because, you know, Linda's just a tiebreak win away from winning the match, which we're going to enter in immediately. Lorenzo Musetti is 1 game away, albeit he's going to be on return next. Has that return landed in from Ayala? I don't think it did. Yes, it did. What a return of serve. 30-15. Wow. But it shouldn't be about how well the line judge took it, right? Dave here lamenting the lack of returns landing in from Francis. Ayala against Fruhvirtova anyway. Drop shot from Ayala. Drop shot from Ayala is not going to win the point. Fruhvirtova's chased it down and eventually won the point herself. 40-15. 2 game points to force the tiebreak. Thank you for subscribing, whoever that was. Tiafoe here serving at love 15. Musetti 3 points away from winning the match. Fruhvirtova 1 point away from forcing a second set tiebreak. Alex Yallo on the forehand there. It's a forehand winner. Nice work, Alex. 40-30. Tony Starks here saying, go Alex. Tony, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. But Musetti, love 30. Love 30, so he's 2 points away from the victory over on Philippe Chatrier. Fruhvirtova, good return of serve there from Ayala. Good attack from Fruhvirtova, and she wins the point, and we're going to go into a tie break over in Birmingham. 6 games all. Run around forehand return for Lorenzo Musetti. Backhand down the line from Lorenzo into the forehand of Tiafoe, and he's erred. It's love 40 on Philippe Chatrier after a forehand error from a disconsolate-looking Frances Tiafoe. It's love 40. He's down 2-5 in this 4th set, and it's 3 points for Lorenzo Musetti for a place in the French Open semi-final where he would play the winner of Tommy Paul or Carlos Alcaraz. Tiafoe, what are you going to do with your first serve? Let's see if you can get it in first of all. Yes, you can down the tee. It's a pretty good first serve. Now he's on the forehand, though. He's going to be slightly up in this rally, is Francis, thanks to that serve. He's coming into the net. He's going to have a very nervy smash here. He's going to have a very nervy smash, which he puts away. Cool. Ice cool. 15-40. 15-40. Well done, Tiafoe. Where's he going to serve with this one? He got the last one in, first serve down the tee. We'd love another first serve to land in this time as well. Let's see. Lorenzo Musetti on return. Good first serve from Frances Tiafoe. And that's going to land out 40-30. Well done, Frances Tiafoe. 30-40. Oh, it's landed in, so they're going to replay the point. The umpire says it landed in. They're going to check the mark. Let's see if it did. Tricky. He's not going to overrule that. Tiafoe's really annoyed. Francis is so annoyed with that. He's going to get a first serve again, but can't believe it. 15-40. Now it's going to be difficult for him to maintain his focus and get that first serve in. Let's see if he does. Elsewhere, Ayala and Fruhvirtova are into a second set tiebreak. Fruhvirtova leads 2-1 in that tiebreak. Musetti here, trying to break serve, and a decisive break it would be to win the match and reach his first ever French Open semi-final. Let's see, Tiafoe to serve at 15-40. Where are you going with this serve? You're going down the tee. It's blocked back. Is Francis going to put this forehand away? He is. Cool as you like from the American. 30-40. Well done, Francis, saving another match point. But you've got one more to go at the very least. It's 30-40. We see the sign. Victory belongs to the most tenacious. Francis is going to have to show an incredible level of tenacity to get back into this match at the moment. 30-40 down. Match point number 3 for Francis against... Oh, Francis has put the forehand into the net. And it's Lorenzo Musetti who is into the French Open semi-finals, much to the delight of his team and much to the chagrin of Frances Tiafoe. They embrace at the net. 6-2, 4-6, 7-5. Lorenzo Musetti wins. He is through to the French Open semi-final where he'll play the winner of Tommy Paul or Carlos Alcaraz, which will be coming up later on today. Lorenzo shows those muscles again. But it was a mental battle as well today that he had to overcome, particularly when Francis was serving so well in sets 2 and 3, just until he got to 5-all. But he held his cool and he served so well as well, Lorenzo, in that 4th set, but also Francis not getting enough of his first serves in today. So, Fruhvirtova, Iala. Someone's at my door, just at the wrong time. I have no idea who it is. Hello. Anyway. Poor old Francis. Another Grand Slam slips away, but it was always going to be difficult for him on the clay in Paris, I think. So, it is Lorenzo Musetti who progresses. Waves to the crowd. Would love to see Tiafoe win a Grand Slam one day, but it's not going to be this year at the French. Wimbledon next for him. Maybe he'll have better luck there. Lorenzo Musetti. Let's have a quick look at the stats for Musetti and Tiafoe. And then we'll concentrate on the remainder of Iala and Fruhvirtova. Where Fruhvirtova is up 5-2 in the tiebreak. She's 2 points away from victory herself. Let's focus on that right now. 5-2 Fruhvirtova. This is reaching a crescendo. Return of serve. Iala, 2-5. She needs 2 holds of serve here desperately, Alex. Forehand to forehand, of course. Now it's on the forehand of Fruhvirtova. Backhand Iala. Is that a backhand winner from Alex? Yes, it is. Lovely, Alex Iala. 3-5. 3-5. We'll stay with this one for the remainder of this set at the very least on the Tiafoe and Musetti stream. 3-5, Iala to serve. She was down 5-2, but she's won that point with a backhand winner. Where's she going with this serve? She's going to go long with that first serve. So it's a second serve here for Fruhvirtova to look at. 5-3, she leads in this tiebreak. Where are you going with this serve? You're going into the backhand of Fruhvirtova, forehand from Alex. Nice defending there from Fruhvirtova. Alex on the attack. Alex on the attack. Alex wins the point with a forehand winner. 5-4 Fruhvirtova. Tense moments as we come towards the end of this second set. Will it be the end of the match? Well, 2 holds of serve from Fruhvirtova and it will be the end of the match. But at least Iala is applying the pressure. Here we go. Fruhvirtova serving at 5-4 in Birmingham in this first round of 32 encounter in the Middle Inns and England. Back forehand return, no, not going to land in that one. So, second serve here from Linda Fruhvirtova. Iala ready to pounce. Where are you going with this serve? You are going into the body, and it's a runaround forehand. No, it's a double fault, but Fruhvirtova's not happy. Linda Fruhvirtova is going to speak to the umpire. Not happy about that line call. Double fault. We're back on serve. We're really reaching breaking point, though, because the next point at 5-all will either be a match point for Fruhvirtova or a set point for Alex Iala. And Iala's already had some set points today. We'll see. Where are you going with this? Forehand into the back forehand of Alex Iala. Drop shot from Fruhvirtova. Oh, what a winner from Alex Iala chasing that down. She's going to have a set point on her serve, 6-5. Wow. Wow, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to go into a third set? Well, at least we got an answer to see which match was going to finish first. It was Musetti against Tiafoe, because Musetti's through to the French Open semi-final after a 4-set win over the American. But Alex Iala has a set point, another set point. She's had a couple on the return of Fruhvirtova, but now she's got one on her own serve in this tiebreak. Tense moments. Where are you going with this serve? You're going to land it in. It's going to be the backhand of Fruhvirtova. Loopy forehand there from Iala, but she can attack here on the forehand. It's a forehand winner from Alex Iala, and we're going to a third set. Alex Iala with a forehand winner. Wow, from 5-2 down. Look at these second set stats as well. Wow, Alex Iala, take a bow. Take a bow, Alex Iala. She has forced a third set in Birmingham. We're going to keep going. We're going to be live. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Amazing comeback, says Ghosty. From 5-2 down in that tie break, Iala won 5 points in a row. There was a contentious double fault from Linda Fruhvirtova, but Iala stepped up when she needed it most, forcing a third set in this round of 32 clash in the Midlands in England. Let's go, says AA. Nice comeback, says Ghosty. Says Roanna, which I'm sure means in a positive manner. Nice, says Friedrich as well. And I'm going to need a sip of water before this third set commences. Let's have a quick chat about the stats from Musetti and Tiafoe. I said we would try and get those on the French Open website for you and share them on the screen and talk about where the match was won and lost. Between Tiafoe and Musetti, as we know, Musetti is into the French Open semi-final, where he will await the winner of Carlos Alcaraz and Tommy Paul, which will come up later on this evening. But Musetti won 6-2, 4-6, 7-5, 6-2. That was the most important stat of all. There you go, sharing that with you, ladies and gentlemen. 8 aces off the racket of Lorenzo Musetti to the 4 of Francis Tiafoe. Tiafoe didn't double fault at all. Maybe could have been a bit more aggressive on that second serve, which was being punished towards the end of the match by Lorenzo Musetti. 3 double faults for Lorenzo. Lorenzo getting 70% of his first serves in. That's impressive. Tiafoe, 61% of his first serves. No shame in that. By the way, 81% first serve win percentage for Lorenzo. Very good for Lorenzo. But Tiafoe was not making enough returns as that match entered its crucial stages. It was a crucial element and a crucial reason for Lorenzo winning that match. And how many times can I say crucial in this post-match analysis? Looking at some of the stats as well, breakpoint opportunities for Francis. Well, breakpoint opportunities. He had 1 from 3 conversion rate. Yeah. Lorenzo, 5 from 11, healthier, not bad. Total points won, though, Lorenzo, 123 to the 98 of Tiafoe. In terms of the match, really where it changed in terms of from the first set to the second and then the third was Tiafoe was serving really well, winning 100% of his first serves at one point throughout a stretch in that sets 2 and 3. And that was helping him, and it got him to 5-all. In the third set, 1 set all 5-all, but then came a crucial moment where Lorenzo both held and then broke serve to win that second set 7-5, and it felt like a lost cause from that moment. And he broke, I think, the spirit as well of Francis Tiafoe as he raced into a 3-love lead at the beginning of the fourth set, and it was a lead he never ceded, ultimately winning that fourth set 6-2. So Lorenzo Musetti progresses. His excellent clay court season continues. Meanwhile, Francis Tiafoe will have to dust that clay down and get ready for the grass court season. Okay, Iala Fruhvirtova. That is the match that we're going to focus on now. 1 set all, and they are into a third set. Fruhvirtova, Iala. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, on this? Well, Fruhvirtova's held for 1-love in this third set, so she's held her serve. She wasn't able to hold her nerve in that tiebreak, though, was she? Okay, tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to bring you over all to the Fruhvirtova stream by basically ending the Musetti one, but also redirecting you to Alex Iala and Fruhvirtova. I will edit the video, so it will redirect you to Iala and Fruhvirtova, which will be a nice redirection, I hope, for you all. And we can all enjoy this Iala Fruhvirtova third set. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Iala here, 15-love up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.